Everybody, here we are out thrifting again, looking for stuff to flip on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Poshmark. Here we are in the dish section, looking for plates. There was a Visions Corning, like cranberry clear bowl there that I ended up leaving behind. They wanted too much for it, and it doesn't sell too much or too fast. They wanted $10 for it, I believe. It's just not worth it at that price, and it's slow moving. There it is again. I did take a good look at it, and it was in okay shape. Head over to the board games here, looking through the games, looking for something worth some money, like some Phase 10 dice, or some other game that's worth a lot of money. Going up and down here. Let's see. This Goosebumps game really piqued my interest because I have sold the old Goosebumps game, but that one is actually a newer version, so I ended up putting it back. It wasn't worth anything. Sells on Amazon for like $20, so I put it back. They only wanted $2 for it, but I decided it wasn't worth it. Keep on moving to the kitchen section here, looking for some all-clad pans or some Revereware. There's a Revereware there that I missed. This is out of Salvation Army, so I'm not quite sure what they would have priced that at. But you can sell, if you can get Revereware for cheap enough, it's definitely worth picking up. It does sell. It has that kind of copper bottom. I did take a look at it, but that's in rough shape. That's why I didn't pick it up, because it was all burnt at the bottom there. And here, I'm looking at this funky looking pot here, and it wasn't worth anything, in very rough shape. Again, here I thought this was Revereware, but no, it was not, or it was just too damaged. Now I head over to the board games at the Salvation Army, looking around, Value Village. That John Deere checker set wasn't worth anything. It was brand new sealed. They wanted $10 for it, and it's selling for $20. Again, just not worth it. It probably would have sold, but just not enough meat on the bone for me want to flip it. So keep moving down here, and I'm looking and looking and looking, seeing all these other crummy games. There's always lots of old crummy board games, say. Monopoly. Yeah, what else here? Outburst. There's a Super Mario's Checkers. I've looked that up before. It's not really worth much. $8 is what they wanted for it, which is kind of high. I see this at the bottom of the game section, and I'm like, Call of Duty Mega Bloks? That could be worth some money, and they wanted only $5.99 for it. Opened it up. It was used, but a lot of the pieces were there. The figures were there, so I figured I'd pick it up. I saw that it was selling for a good amount of money online, brand new, so I figured I could always part it out. I head over to toys now, looking through the toys, seeing if I can find anything valuable here. Keep looking. Last time I was at this store, I actually found a screaming banshee from the Disney Cars movie, and that's worth like $120, and I only paid $8 for it, so that was a phenomenal flip. But here I'm going around here. Oh, there's a Blue's Clues mailbox. I didn't see that. That might have been worth something, and my fat finger's in the way. There's that same Paw Patrol dino truck that's been there forever. I looked up at the bottom. I don't know if you can see. There's that Imaginext dinosaur. Just massive thing. Just wasn't worth anything. Even on the bottom here, that Hot Wheels Dino Rex, I believe is what they call it. It wasn't selling either. That's a remote control. So then I head over to the bags, and I'm looking at this bag, and it's a Tamrac camera bag. Yeah, Tamrac. Never sold this before. Looking at this brand, it was a decent brand. They wanted $7.49 for it. Unfortunately, it had some damage there. As you can see, it's got like mouse bite marks or something on it. So just in gnarly condition, so I decided to leave it. Now I'm at the Salvation Army. I see this toner here in the junk aisle and looked at it. It is good, but it sells for about 30 to 40 bucks, but they wanted 15 for it, and it was old. It expired in 2021. So I didn't want to mess with that, But we're going to head over to the haul. I've see what I found in the last few days of thrifting. Found some pretty good things. All right, it's Paul here. Just wanted to show you guys what my haul here, the stuff that I found thrifting the last few days. Yeah, I did pretty good. I've done better and I've done a lot worse, so this is kind of a medium haul. Start off over here, this really old music bingo set. Paid $5 for it. I'm hoping to get about $20 to $25 for it. It is brand new sealed, so that's one of the reasons why I picked it up. It's actually from the 60s, so I think it'll sell. Over here is one of the villains from Kung Fu Panda, and I paid $6.99 minus 20% for him. He's pretty rare. He's going for about $20, so again, hoping $20 and up. He's not a fast mover, but that's okay. I like him. I want to keep him around, so I'm okay. I'll probably display him till he sells. Over here, I believe I got these at Salvation Army. They are Studio Nova from the 90s Timberline. Kind of a rare line. I've sold Studio Nova stuff before. So I paid $4 for both, like all together, for both the creamer and the sugar container. And I'm hoping to get at least 25 for them. I should be able to do that. Over here, also, this was also from Salvation Army. It's Storyville Coffee Company. See these cups sell. They got about a 50% sell-through rate. And they're going for about $8 a piece. So I only paid 99 cents each. So not bad there. This big toy here, Call of Duty Mega Bloks. I paid $5.99. I remember exactly. I paid $5.99. Tags hiding on me, but I paid $5.99 for it minus 20%. It has been opened. It's pretty rare. I see that brand new they're selling for like $80 to $100. I'm hoping because mine's used. I see that I did open it up to see if the figures were in there and the figures in there, but I'm hoping to get probably $20, $30 at least for it. And over here I have a Warcraft game that I paid $4.99 for. So $5 for this. Brand new they sell for like $100 and something. Used anywhere from $50 to $70. Again, I got to look at the pieces and see if they're all there. But I'm okay with that because even if it is incomplete, I can always part it out or sell the parts. I have no problem doing that, especially when I'm only paying $5 for the pieces. It's easy to get my money back. Down here is a little purchase for $4.99. I got these Lego Friends, and the other side is this Lego Cities. And they're brand new sealed, just 2 little packages. And they're worth about $8 a pop. So if I paid $2.50 each. So just a little flip there. Sealed Lego's easy to sell. I've sold a lot of it before. Down here I have this aluminum Wherever vintage juicer. I've sold this before. I get about $30 for them. And this one I paid $7 for. It's in pretty good condition. It does have some scratches, but that's okay. Here I have a naked banana pajamas. This is from 1995. It does have the sound box, so when you hit it, he starts singing. And I paid $3.99 for him. I'm hoping to get $25 for him or up. Because he doesn't have his pajamas, I might have to sell for $20, $21. Anyway, I like him. I don't have a problem displaying him and keeping him around until he does sell. Moving along over here is, I saw behind the glass at Salvation Army for $15, so I paid up for these. A bunch of Pogs. I don't know if you remember Pogs from the 90s. I was around in the 90s, but I did not really play Pogs. I was kind of an older kid at that time, so I wasn't into them. But there's a bunch of Pogs here from 1995, 1997. There's Gargoyles, Disney Gargoyles ones, and there's also some Goosebumps ones, which I know are very popular. That's why I decided to go ahead and take the risk on this, because I figured well, I'll be able to get my money, easily get $20 for all these gargoyles ones. I mean, that's a lot of pogs for gargoyles, so I should be able to get all my money back. Goosebumps very popular, so that I think that's a decent find, decent flip. So I'm hoping at least double my money for that. I paid again $15 for all that, and I'm hoping to at least make $40-50 on it. But we'll see what happens. Down here, I have these. This is really weird. These are employee service kind of awards or recognition. This is a 10-year employee service, 15-year employment service for McDonald's, and I wanted $5.99 for these. I got 20% off. I kind of hesitated on whether I was going to get it. It has the person's name on here, which I blocked off out of, to respect their privacy. But obviously somebody didn't cherish them if they ended up in the thrift store. But I figured for $5, McDonald's stuff is pretty desirable, and I figure I could get my money back for it. I think it's very cool. I actually want to display them for a while, so I thought it was a neat find. There are some condition issues on the back. There's some chips and whatnot, like not chips, I should say scratches more, but very cool. I've never seen that before, so I thought that was very unique, and I thought it was a good idea that I get it. So again, this is my haul for the last few days. Not too bad. I've definitely had bigger hauls, and I've definitely had smaller hauls, so I'm not going to complain. It's a pretty decent haul. All right, good luck out there.